Feminists claim feminism is all about freedom of choice. You hear it all the time from famous celebrities and leaders of the movement. And who isn't for freedom of choice, right? And so they argue if you're not a feminist, you must be a chauvinist. Really? Is feminism just about giving all women the freedom of choice? So why is it that feminists promote a certain lifestyle and certain choices while ridiculing women who make different choices? Why is it that feminists promote sexual liberation and promiscuity and mock traditional women who may choose to make better decisions? Why do they champion taxpayer-funded abortions and don't allow pro-life groups to partner in their Women's March? Why is it that feminists don't give baby girls in the womb the choice to even be born? Why is it today you are deemed a traitor to the cause if you choose to stay home with your kids rather than pursue a career? Even saying ridiculous things like stay-at-home moms should be illegal and calling women slightly mentally ill for making that horrid decision. Why do they love to praise single motherhood and ridicule full-time mothers in intact families? Why do they champion divorce and women's liberation while telling faithful wives they're not fulfilling their potential? Why is it that feminists mock traditional women who value their femininity and only elevate alpha females who want to be just like men? Why is it that today's feminism has become synonymous with man-hating? They give no voice to women like me who think men are generally pretty great and don't think their masculinity is the biggest threat to our society. And why is it that their movement's whole political agenda is a socialist wish list? Free abortions on demand, free contraceptives, socialized healthcare, daycare, and so on. What about providing policies for women who don't actually want to depend on the government? And why is it that feminists have a vitriolic hatred towards conservative women? They only uphold leftist liberal women like Hillary Clinton, Michelle Obama, and Nancy Pelosi, and mock and vilify conservatives who choose a different set of values. You see, you never hear feminists extolling the great accomplishments of, say, Condoleezza Rice, Sarah Palin, or Kellyanne Conway. And apparently, you can't be a feminist today unless you really hate Donald Trump. Now, why is that? I thought feminism was about giving all women a voice and choices. Or is that all just a facade? Now, isn't it funny that all these feminists are concentrated on the extreme left of the political spectrum? Could it be that they're not for all women, but really only for their leftist causes? Well, let's not forget, modern feminism began as a revolt against the family, marriage, motherhood, and the traditional biological roles of men and women. Feminism began as a Marxist endeavor, claiming that women had been oppressed by evil men all throughout Western civilization. And the only way to overcome this injustice is to overthrow the entire system and institute a new matriarchy with feminists at the top. That's why feminism is not about giving all women the freedom of choice. That's all a sham. It's about giving power to this tiny minority of elitist leftist women who think they have the authority to lecture us about our miserable lives and push their radical socialist agendas on the rest of us under the guise of feminism. Thank you, but I can make my own choices. If feminism were really about giving all women the freedom of choice, then I choose to reject your leftist, socialist, anti-family, anti-male, feminist agenda.